Hi everyone, it's Crystal, and today's video is going to be my top 12 fall recommendations based on, my opinions and what I like. So you may or may not agree with some, most, none, all of my choices, who knows. But so I thought I'd give my thoughts on the subject matter and we'll get started. So the first one, they're not in any particular order. So my first recommendation for fall, one more thing I wanted to mention is there's some scents in here that I like to melt, year round, or I'll melt for fall, even though people might not think they're fall, or maybe you don't technically think it's a fall scent, or, you think it's more of a winter scent or whatever, you know what I mean? These are my thoughts, my opinions. So first one would be one of my new recent favorites, which is Breakfast in Bed. It's a really nice purpley pink wax, and it's described as, it says, wake up to a warm pumpkin pastry filled with black raspberry and topped by a sweet cinnamon drizzle. It's a really pretty wax. Now this is, to me, the scent of the season. This is bakery, pastry, cinnamon. You get that's the fruity, the sweetness from the raspberry, and you can smell like the cinnamon drizzle. It's so good. It's super strong, really long lasting, and it works great in open concept areas. So this is Breakfast in Bed. I highly recommend it. Now, before I keep going, just give me a second. I'm sorry, I got to pause the video for 1 sec. I have a child at the door. Sorry about that. Okay, so next one on my list is Winterberry Apple Tea. And I know it says winter right in the title, but I don't care. I love this one year round, especially fall and winter season. So it's definitely one of my top fall scents, described as winter tea cozies up to cranberry, apple, and honey. And this is just so good. This is, if you like Breakfast in Bed, you'll like this. If you like this, you'll like Breakfast in Bed. It's got that, the fruity sweetness, the honey, a little bit of spice to it. This is really good. I even think, I know it's supposed to be like a tea, but I think this would make a really good dessert. My thoughts. So that's Winterberry Apple Tea. Next on the list I have here is Apple Cherry Strudel. One of my all-time favorite scents. Nice red wax. This one is described as Granny Smith Apple, Cherry, and Vanilla Drizzle. It's a little shiny. I find this one here tends to get oily quick. You smell green apple, you smell the cherry, and you smell like the vanilla drizzle icing. You smell pastry. This is so good. I've talked about this scent so much. I don't know what else I can say on the subject matter, but it's one of my favorites. It's super strong, great for open concept areas. It's just known for not being super long lasting, but to me that doesn't matter, and I think to a lot of people it doesn't matter. It's so good and it's so strong that that's okay. That's okay. We'll deal with that. Apple Cherry Strudel. Really, really, really good. Next on my list is Almond Croissant, which is a new one that's new to this fall winter catalog. Described as fresh baked croissant. It's made even more heavenly with cinnamon, sugar, and an infusion of almond. And this is that. I mean, before I would say like I could just smell like pastry, not necessarily bread, but I have an empty one here and like I'm smelling bread. I feel like I'm getting bread with a little bit of cinnamon sugar and almond. It's super good. Again, something that I would love to eat. If it smells good enough that I'd want to eat it, I think it smells good enough to be in my home. So Almond Croissant, highly recommend that for the fall season. That one is really good. I found it stronger than Churro Churro, and it worked well in my open concept area. But it's not like super strong in your face like Apple Cherry Strudel or Winterberry Apple Tea, just so you know. Next one on the list is a really good one. This one, where is it? One second. Caramel Apple Craze. Now this one was a scent of the month last year. It's described as creamy golden caramel, sweet red delicious apples, and whipped vanilla. It's a beautiful red wax. Now I know it's saying red delicious. I don't like red delicious apples to eat personally, or the golden ones only in the pie. But like to me, I get like, I know it's red apple, but I get like Macintosh apple, like the Johnny Appleseed scent mixed with caramel. So I used to do caramel sugar cone mixed with the Johnny Appleseed, or I would do Johnny Appleseed mixed with butter pecan. That's another good one. But this one here is like the 2-in-1. So you don't need to buy the separate bars to make the one scent. You've got it all in one nice bar. Really good. The kids really love this one. Caramel Apple Craze. I highly recommend this one. I really like it. Next one I've got here is Stroop Waffle Delight. Now this one is one of, this is a good one. If you like a caramel type scent, this is good. It's described as creamy vanilla, rich melted butter, and cinnamon. It's nice orangey kind of colored wax. Yeah, I feel like I smell like a buttery caramel. It's not heavy on the cinnamon though. There's like slight cinnamon, but it's mostly like buttery caramel. This is really good, and it's really strong too. I had it going in my open concept the other day, and I felt like it does fizzle out, not as fast as the apple cherry strudel one, but I felt like by day 2, it was like huge difference in strength for like being able to smell it. So that's Stroop Waffle Delight, really good. Highly recommend that one. Next one, which was recently new to me, is called Maple Apple Bourbon. Now this one here is described as juicy red apple, rich maple splash of bourbon. And this one here is nice little red brown wax. Now this, really good. Last year they had blueberry pancakes. It's like the maple from blueberry pancakes mixed with a red apple scent, like a Johnny Appleseed. It's so good. I tried it for the first time just recently, and I don't know what I've been waiting for. This is super good, really good. Highly recommend this one. This was a real surprise for me. Maple Apple Bourbon, really good for the fall, especially if you're not a fan of heavily spiced scents. That's like there's like barely any spice. I don't know if there's any spice at all, because I'm not sure what bourbon smells like, but to me I get maple and apple straight up. So that's a really good one. Next one on the list, new to me as well till recently, is Cider Mill. This is another one that I think I kind of prejudged too soon. Now this has been around for years, and I've passed it up year after year. It's described as fresh apples, crushed pumpkin, and simmering spices. And that's exactly what this is. This is really good. This is like classic fall scent. Really good. This is something that I'm probably going to buy every year and have going in my home. Highly recommend this for fall. I've been missing out for years. I've been missing out. Another one I highly recommend is actually new to the catalog, which is Autumn Road Trip. It says crisp harvest apple, Anjou pear, and silver oak. So this is an empty bar that I've recently used up. It's a nice orange wax, but this is really good too. This, I would say it's like an apple pear. So you get that like sweet fruity with the woodsy note to it. And it's almost like a hint of like a male cologne, masculine scent to it. Almost like how I find Bonfire Beach has, to me, a little bit of like a men's cologne-ish to it, you know? Like, I would love if my husband had that as a cologne. This is one I feel like would make a good cologne as well. That's Autumn Road Trip. Really strong, really good for open concept. Highly recommend this. This scent here definitely screams fall. That's a good one. Next one I have here is one of my, I've loved this one for a few years now. I think maybe a couple of years. I can't remember how long I've been buying this for. Farm Stand Pumpkin. There's the packaging. It's a nice orangey wax. It's described as fresh apple, cinnamon stick, pumpkin, and caramel. And I feel like that's exactly what you get. Like I smell the apple, I smell the pumpkin, I smell the caramel, but the cinnamon stick, like I thought it was going to be bang in your face spice, but it's not. I almost don't smell it. Like it's so little that it just kind of adds to it. It's kind of like the Maple Apple Bourbon, where I feel like if there's any, it's very, very minute. You know, this is really good. If you're not a huge spice fan, definitely give this one a try. Like I said, if you like apples, if you like pumpkin, this is a nice combination of the two scents. So Farm Stand Pumpkin, really good. Now, the last two scents, that I'm going to put, the first one, just because I like it a little bit more than the other one, is Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. Now, I just recently went through the entire bar of this one. Now, I remember I tried it for the first time last year. And I remember being so excited to try it and sniffing on Cold Sniff and then melting it and kind of just being not disappointed, but thinking, oh, that's it? Like, I don't know, I guess I thought I would love it more. So this year decided to order it and try it again. And my God, did I love it. I don't know what was going on last year. Maybe I just wasn't feeling it. Maybe it was the weather. Maybe it was just my kids. I don't know. But I love this scent. I mean, this one here. Okay, let me just... The description is fresh pumpkin garnished with cinnamon stick and a dollop of whipped icing. This, oh, it smells so good. I get the pumpkin, I get the cinnamon, I get the icing, but I feel like there's a nutty note to this. I feel like there's some kind of nut in there, like I know it's the pumpkin roll that has the pecan, but this has some kind of nut, walnut maybe. Like, I feel like there's a nuttiness to this. This is really good, really strong, worked well in my open concept. But I feel like, just like Stroopwafel Delight, by day 2, there was a significant dip in the strength level. But I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to be buying more of this. I'm going to be placing an order for at least probably another 3 bars. And I think I might put that one in my club at the end of the season. I like it that much. So that's number 11 for my recommendations. And the last one I'm going to recommend is Pumpkin Roll. Now, this is another one that I had, well, originally tried it in a scent circle, loved it, was obsessed with it, and I had gotten it during like a clearance or flash sale because it wasn't even the fall winter season yet. And then when the season came along and I ordered the bar, and I remember just kind of being like, you know, not wowed by it as much as I loved the scent circle. I didn't love this one as much. So I ordered a bar to try it again, and I don't love it as much as the Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, but I like it pretty close. This one is described as, let me find the, where is it? Bakery. Pumpkin Roll. Creamy pumpkin pie filling surrounded with yellow cake, pecan, butter, and spice. Now, does this smell like pumpkin pie? Not really. It doesn't smell like my pumpkin pie. I like my pumpkin pie. My kids love my pumpkin pie. So I want to say I make good pumpkin pie. But this feels more like, instead of pumpkin pie, I feel like I get like a fresh pumpkin smell. Like, you remember porch pumpkin? That pumpkin note? I feel like I get like a porch pumpkin note mixed with the cake smell and the spices. Like, I don't know if I get a little bit of nuttiness. I don't know if I get the butter so much, but I feel like it's more of like a fresh pumpkin with cake and some spice and some like creaminess, but it's still really good. Now, I don't love it as much as the Scent Circle. Unfortunately, I've tried the Scent Circle, and again, that one I'm like just blown away by the smell. And this one, like, how do you say it? Let's say the Scent Circle I love. This one would be like a step below love, but like above like. I feel like it's like a between, like a like plus. Oh my God. Anyways, so this is my 12th recommendation for, oh, that almost went fine, for fall. So those are 12 fall scent recommendations by me, someone who happens to love fall, love bakery, and loves a little bit of spice. So that's my take on my top 12 fall scent recommendations. But I mean, the catalog is full of scents. Like I always say, there's something for everybody. There's options galore. So, you know, go with what you like. If you're not a bakery lover, well, then I don't know if you're going to be liking my list too much. But let's hope you do love bakery, because I got plenty of those. All right. I hope everyone's having a great day wherever you are. Yeah, let me know what you think of my scent selections. And have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. I am going to link 2 of my I have 2 videos. They're older videos that I uploaded. It has nothing to do with Scentsy, but now that it's fall season, every once in a while we get an occasional mouse in our house when it comes time for fall. And there was an incident a couple years ago. No, sorry. There was an incident not too long ago with a mouse. And I had the smarts, I guess, to record it, because when I noticed it, I had my phone in my hand and I thought, man, this might be funny, so let's record this. And I did. And so I'm going to link that video down below. It's just a little short video. There is some swearing in it because I'm sorry, when that was done, when that incident was over with and I rewatched the video, I had no recollection of what was said and what was done in that video. My anxiety and stress level was like really high. So when the whole incident was over and my kids came running down to find out what happened, and I had to, it was like I was watching the video for the first time with them because I couldn't even remember what I said, what I did. I was just freaking right out. So I don't do well with mice. And another thing that I don't do well with apparently is little reptile-y animals. So there's another video that I was just gonna link down below. If you're interested in something funny, it was my my now husband. At the time, I think we were still dating, so it's got to be over like 5, 6, 7 years ago maybe. And we were leaving my parents' camp, driving down the camp road with one of my brothers, and we came across a turtle trying to cross the road, and I insisted we stop and move the turtle to the side it was headed to because I was scared it would get run over. But I'm not very familiar with turtles, and I was scared it might have been a snapping turtle. I have no idea by looking at it whether it's I don't think it was. But for me, looking at it, I had no idea if this was a snapping turtle or not, and I was terrified. And my brother and my husband thought it'd be funny if I moved it, you know, because I wanted to stop and make sure that the turtle was okay. So my brother gave me a set of gloves to pick it up with, but I was so terrified, I guess, that it was gonna, I don't know. I know they're known for being slow, but I think I was scared it was gonna like whip its head around and like snap at me or something. I just, you know, you could tell I was jumpy. So I'm gonna link both those videos below just to, you know, give you a laugh if you're having a pretty garbage day. You know, it might brighten your day up a little bit. And I'm one of the first people who is, you know, ready to laugh at myself, because as clumsy as I am and socially awkward as I am, I've had so many public incidences that were, let's say, mildly embarrassing, but I can at least laugh at it after the fact, right? So anyways, hope everyone's having a great day. If you're not, check out those videos. Hopefully it'll brighten your day a little bit. Anyways, have a good day. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.